So what am I about with this book now? I am modestly, Bridge and I are trying to start a national conversation on character. And I don't want it to come from politicians. I don't want it to come from CEOs or billionaires or celebrities. Because I don't want us to be listening to other people tell us what we should think. I think each of us needs to think for ourselves. A friend of mine, after the State of the Union last year, talked to some friends and asked them what they thought of it. And they said, well, this. And he said, well, you watched it, right? And they go, no. I watched the summaries on TV. So they were parroting what someone else thought about it. What I would tell people is about thinking, the next time you begin a sentence with the words, I think, make sure you did. And it's your thinking. So what I like to see is in families, in churches, on sports teams, in every kind of organization at the very lowest level, we start by asking ourselves individually, what's our character? What do we want it to be, and what is it, and what can we do about that? And then expand it out. Talk about it with people. Question yourself, question each other. And then the last part, let's demand it. Before we give somebody a social media like, or spend money on their product, or watch their movie, or vote for them, let's demand that they show character. Only we can do that. And we have to do it at the very individual and local level. We don't need to be organized and all have the same t-shirt to do it, because not all of us have exactly the same view of character, nor should we. But we should all have a belief, I believe, that character matters. And absent character, the idea that America is exceptional, I think, is unsupportable. America is exceptional if we choose to be, or we as mediocre as we allow ourselves to be. When I go back to the litmus test of what I think George Washington would have done, I would be terrified as a younger officer to go in front of General Washington thinking that my character was wanting. And of course, with the sweep of history, I think we all in the shadow of that should be thinking that way.